Hi, this is my first in a series of weekly updates to myself, and the purpose of it is really stems from a letter I wrote myself in the beginning of December of 2018 to the 48-year-old self, which will be in October of 2019. This is the first week of 2019, January, and so this is my first one. I don't know how it's going to go. Hopefully it will not be too painful. So top of mind things that I wrote down. I'm having problems with my battery / solar system in my tiny house, and it's gotten very cold. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I'm not able to keep it warm. I'm currently not living in it. I recently moved it to town, to my backyard, so I have access to make sure that it's working as best as possible, and so far currently it's charging up, and hopefully the sun is able to take over from there. The next thing I have written down is my bakery reorg. So after reading quite a few books on the subject, one of them suggested as was from my brother Seth. Traction was the book, and right people in the right place. He kept saying that. We have quite a few people that are not the right people in the right place, and so one of the things is to get the right people in the right place. Hopefully the implication is that I am the right person in the right place, and maybe I'm not. So I think that maybe if I can work on myself, I can become the right person in the right place. That is to be seen. The next thing is, during this process, is can I make a good video journal? And obviously this first one's going to be a bit rough. I just want to get it out there and start playing with my new software that I got on my new computer, on my new phone that I'm recording this on. So yeah, hopefully, a few months from now, things will go much smoother. The next thing is I am taking this video in my new office in a house that my dad and I bought a few months ago. So there was a lot of work to get done to get the units that were empty to be occupied now, which they are. So we're fully occupied, and now I have another rental unit, a duplex, just a few blocks away that needs to get finished so I can rent that out, because that's just money every month that's not in my bank account that I would like to be in my bank account. And really, rental units are my form of investing, because the stock market is too volatile. I don't have any control over it, so I want to have control over my investments. The bakery, that's a business, small business that I have, and the rentals is another small business that I have a lot of control over. So the stock market is very minimal in my portfolio right now. I would like to increase it. It's something that I have an interest in, but priority is bakery, rentals, stock market. The other thing are things I like to document that are just kind of fun things that I do, that I think about that would be interesting to me. And one of them is, for this next year, I am going to do my best to only shop at Menards for everything that I can. Obviously, there are some things that Menards doesn't have that I will have to get elsewhere, like if I have to buy a tire for my truck. They don't sell tires, so I'm going to have to go elsewhere for that, but I will do my best to avoid having to shop to other places as well. So it's not just like, oh, I want a banana. Menards doesn't sell a banana, therefore I can go somewhere else. I will try to do my best to go without things that I can't get at Menards. The other thing is, I am currently practicing fasting, and I hope to do a multi-day fast here pretty soon. I've been intermittent fasting for the last 2 weeks, anywhere from 12 to 20 hours at a time, not eating. And I think, oh, there goes my cat. Ah, buddy, it's not time. Let's see. Yeah, so the other thing is, and that's kind of on the whole genre of voluntary simplicity, which I am quite interested in. So that, hence the tiny house is one of those things. Have few but necessary things that are most valuable to me. Have those things that are not terribly necessary or valuable to me. I don't feel like I need to spend the time, energy, money on those things. So I'll get into that later too. For now, I will end it there.